being from overseas, and football's not a traditional sport that kids grow up in Europe playing. What was it like to start in your position playing football? Or how did you get your start?
So my whole life I've been playing soccer. Been playing soccer since I was 4 years old. My parents took me to a practice, and then I grew older and I just got bigger than everybody else. And then in high school, one of my friends came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you should try American football." And I was like, "American football? What is that?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Come to a practice." And then from that day, I was 17 years old, and from that day on, I just fell in love with it. Fell in love with the sport. I fell in love with the physicality. Just running down the field with a football in my hand, stiff arming someone, running someone over. It was just amazing. So that's how I found football.
What did your parents think when you said, "I want to try football"?
My dad was like, "Football? Like, you mean like rugby? Like, you want to play rugby?" And I was like, no, football. I want to play football. And so their reaction was like, I guess, why not? Because I have a twin brother as well, and my twin brother, he plays basketball. So it was kind of like in the same area, the American sports. So he was like, "You know what, go for it. You have a good size for it, so you should definitely do it." And my uncle played American football too.
Okay.
For a little bit.
What position did he play?
He played tight end as well. So I guess it was in the genetics.
What is it about Eastern Michigan and getting international kids to come play? I mean, you've seen what Thomas has done.
Yeah.
You see, so many other guys on the squad aren't
City.
from America. And what's it like, that camaraderie and brotherhood, to have that too?
It's special. It's definitely special. It's nice to come into a program where you're not the only one. Like before I came here, I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was so nervous. Coming from Denmark, coming into this program, I had no expectations. Like I had. Don't get me wrong. I had a bunch of expectations,
yep.
But I had no clue about how it would be. I had no clue about how are the people here. Will they accept me as I am, or anything. I could barely speak the language when I came in. So it was definitely it was tough to get in, but the guys, the international guys, they took me under their wing, especially Thomas Odukoya, Jake Julian, and City. Like, they were really, really good to just take me under their wing and show me the way here.
Family's a big part of this team and the culture.
Huge.
How important is it for you to be part of this family, being so far away from yours?
It's a huge part of it. I should do a better job speaking with my own family back home, but the reason why I barely speak with my family back home is because of the family environment we have here. Like, it's the friends I have here, the players' parents, they even take you in. So if you're not from around here, like, it's a family environment. Everybody is your family. And it doesn't really matter if you are. I have one of my really good friends from here, from the team, Blake Oxendorf. His parents took me in, and that's a part of my family now too.
What's your favorite thing about being a collegiate athlete?
My favorite thing? There's a bunch. But my favorite thing is probably, I would say it's a pretty good feeling when you walk down the street and people are like, "Hey, you play for Eastern Michigan, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." It's nice. That's a nice feeling.
Who was your sports hero growing up?
Sports hero? Probably, I would say I never really had a sports hero till I started playing American football. Football, my bad. Call it American football. But I would probably say it was Rob Gronkowski, Travis Kelce, and George Kittle. I looked up to them a lot when I started playing, just to figure out their playing style, make their playing style my own, and just build from there. So definitely those guys.
Everybody gets ready for a game differently. What music are you listening to? What's kind of a go-to artist that you've really locked into to get you fired up for game day?
So my coach, Coach Blaney, he's always like, "You guys got to take this angry pill and get ready for the game." But I work a little bit different. the best way for me to get ready for a game is by listening to chill music. Like, you gotta go all the way down, relax. Just as I follow like the silence before the storm, that's always who I am and always who I will be. So I just listen to chill music. It's usually some Danish music, and just vibing, man. I'm just enjoying it. I love football, and it's about having fun all the time.
If somebody's on iTunes right now, who's the best Danish music they should be listening to?
Probably, I would say a guy called Ukendt Kunstner. He sings about like, it's a rap about life. Like, it's a rap about feelings. It's a rap about like, he's just a Danish rapper, and he's doing a really great job to connecting with younger people.
Danish rap. How has being an athlete made you a better person?
How it's had made me. Can you ask that question again?
Yeah. How is being an athlete, taking part in athletics and the team culture, how has that made you a better person?
Yeah, I would say it made me a better person in the way that I would say it's easy to judge people in life. It's really easy to judge people in life. But being around guys on the team who comes from different cultures, who comes from different areas economically, that made a huge impact on me. It made a huge impact on me that we are all the same, even though we come from different places. That's definitely the biggest impact this has made on me so far.
If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be and why?
One word, I would say be something about discipline, I would say. I'll also say humble could be another word. I always been, since I started playing football, so the tradition I'm coming from, it's wild. It's wild. People love to party, all this stuff. When you're young, you're allowed to in Denmark. So I would say I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for my discipline. Being able to wake up in the morning early, go to workouts, go to school, do your homework, extra workouts at night, coming home at 1 a.m., waking up again at 5 a.m., and just continuing that cycle till I reach my goal so far.
You mentioned goal. If you could achieve one goal in your sport, what is it and why? What's that goal that you want?
The goal I want to achieve is impacting people, impact men, which means that I will take football as far as I can, as far as my athletic ability takes me, mental ability takes me. But my most important goal is to impact other people. That can be people from back home, showing them the way, showing them that it's possible. Going from Denmark, where football is nothing compared to over here, and saying, hey, if you just work hard enough, if you just put in the time, everything is possible. So impact man is probably my biggest goal.
And then I'll get you out of here on this. You look at this season and the season that's upcoming, everybody talks about stack 'em. What's your definition of how you want to stack things to this year to get to your goal?
Yeah, I've been living and breathing stack them ever since it came out, our one goal. So my goal with stack them and my definition of it is every single practice you got to do something better, which means some stuff, okay, you can fall back on it, but the goal you have for yourself is getting a little bit better every single day. And for the season in general, we have a bad history. When everything goes up, we can't start over. And it's all about starting over, and it's all about keep going and not get satisfied at any time. So my definition for stacking this season will be every single time we play a good game, we look at all the bad things. The good things, okay, you can look at that, but who cares?
Right.
It's the bad things we want to look at. And we want to take those bad things and we want to stack them and stack them and stack them and stack them. So at the end of the season, in the MAC championship, we don't have those bad things anymore. So that's my definition of a stacked this season.
Okay. What's the one thing you kind of miss about being home? What's something you can't get here that you could at home?
That would probably be the food, man. That would probably be my dad.
Oh yeah.
My dad
Is he
and
a pretty good cook?
my mom's stepmom's food. Their salads are freaking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I miss the healthy food.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sweet.
you can do an impact over here to get healthy food, but yeah.
It's not as easy.
It's not
you
as
got to
easy.
pay for it too. It's
Exactly.
not cheap.
It's not cheap.
Not cheap.
Back home, you just go to your parents
And
and
they'll take care of you.
they will take care of you.